So good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. About to get started here, and today's starter, Michael King. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that's through there for a strike. So we're off and running in Game 3.
One ball, one strike.
Fought off foul. That missed by a lot. 2-2. And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Out there to center. Laureano sprinting after it. Won't bring this one in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw, save.
In there.
That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Tap foul at the plate. Ohtani leads off second with one gone in the inning. King checks the runner. Tag and Ohtani is out. They picked him off.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers
1-2.
outside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Base is empty.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Cronenworth tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. And that is that. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming up to hit. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in San Diego, and on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that one is lifted in the air. And a quick out, number 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Dosigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And this is inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. That's too low.
That's a ball.
And the count's full.
Full count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning alive. Here's Byron Buxton. In the air, left side. Hernandez should have this one. Brings it in. That is the inning. Padres leave 1, scoreless after 1. Third game of the division series. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. King back to work. And there's a foul ball. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Hard hit left side. And they get the out on Smith.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Here's Kyle Tucker. First pitch misses. And a foul ball. Omar Cruz is forced to the mound after the injury.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. O'Hearn under it. Makes the catch. And there's two down. Here's Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. 2 outs. Gonna count 1 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. 3 and 2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Muncy hits one in the air. Tatis gets under it. He's got it. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch just misses.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Next offering upstairs. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Machado is gone, and there's 1 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Ramon Laureano, batted with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now, Jackson Merrill. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Up and in, ball 2.
2-0.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Luis Campusano in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cruz, a 6-foot lefty, 26 years old, And he's a native of Mexico. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the rookie second baseman, Hesung Kim. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And strike two. That one outside, and that is ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's in there. 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one missed.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Right side, hard hit. O'Hearn takes it to the bag, and one away in the top of the third. Here's Mookie now. Struck out swinging his first time. That's towards center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit, and now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So here's Kyle Tucker now, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth nabs it, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show.
What now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cronenworth went deep in his most recent game. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Next for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bogaerts with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Fernando Tatis Jr. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Gets the outside corner with that one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Tatis, the lead runner at second. O'Hearn on at first with 2 down. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That one's in there. It's 2-2. Got him! And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Ron Marinaccio.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Max Muncy. Flied to right his first time. And that one is inside. Inside, almost got him. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-0.
That one ripped, and it goes just foul. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Count is full.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Grounder might be 2. The throw to second is offline.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
At the plate, Andy Pajes. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
Bogarts. Feed to second. That's 1. On O'Hearn. 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball, no strike.
There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike one. And that's too high.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, 2 outs. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. This one chopped up the middle. On to O'Hearn. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Back here at Petco Park, here's Manny Machado. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Padres just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Freeman steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ramon Laureano. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
0-1.
Just missed.
That's inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate this.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Padres down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. They turn things over to the southpaw, Yuki Matsui.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Right side, Cronenworth. Throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. The batter now will be Will Smith. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. That one misses. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Smith at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounds 1 to short. Bogarts. That ends the frame. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Third game of the division series. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Check swing, called strike. That misses.
1-2.
Now 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
To third. Muncy sends it to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. So the batting order turns over. Xander Bogaerts digs in now.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Good eye right there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle. Betts up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. Rowe picked out of the dirt. Body save.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Tucker sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing.